Well, the weather really couldn't be any better here today. A very warm welcome to you on this fine day. I'm Guy Mowbray, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's Real Madrid, and they face Bayer Leverkusen.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Mbappe. A really good interception to take the ball. Ginola. They're not getting close enough here. Mbappe. Oh, yes, all the practice pays off. A beautiful ball played forward to put them ahead. Oh, terrible effort in the end and simple for the keeper.
Well, more than that, it's a wasted effort. He had to do a lot better than that.
There's a decent attack building now. And that's a shame for them, nothing doing. Petit. On to Mbappe. Valverde. Lothar Matthäus. David Ginola. And on to Hazard. The chance yet to appear. Oh, a last-ditch tackle clears it away. Kylian Mbappe. Dembele. And on to Hazard. And they need to be better on the ball than that. Vinicius Junior. This is a good... Just needs the composure now. And it's there. They have a goal. And they have the lead. Real Madrid get the game going again. Disappointed to have fallen behind. Kylian Mbappe. Valverde. Ousmane Dembele. Big chance here. It's there. That didn't last long. They're back level already. 1-1 then as we get started again. And that whistle brings the first half to a close. Real Madrid are going to make a change now. And the second half begins with the sides locked on level terms. Roberto Carlos. And the keeper deals with that one easily. Kylian Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. To edge ahead now. And they've scored. A goal to get the stadium jumping. And the game restarts with the score now 2-1. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Manuel Petit. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Mbappe. Petit. Real pushing forward with options available. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. On they go under no real pressure. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Now Vinicius Junior. Great tackle from Thuram. Taking advantage there to win the ball. Vinicius Junior. Kylian Mbappe. 10 minutes left for play. And it's not the best of clearances. And there it comes to an end.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
Surely now. And that should do it. A 2-goal cushion. to rest on through to the end. And we're back underway. And that's full time. And it's victory for Real Madrid.
It was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
A warm welcome on what is a perfect day to watch football. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid, and they face Bayer Leverkusen.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Mateus, Vinicius Junior. Now for the finish. Surely now? Well, that hasn't taken long. In front already. And the game restarts with the score 1-0. Here's the switch. Nice ball. Hazard. Dembele now. Passing and the movement is good here. But unable to find the killer pass in the end. Good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? Opportunity now. Oh, it's in. And it's a goal that really strengthens their grip on this game. So off we go. 2-0 the score now. Kylian Mbappe. Real Madrid trying to get things moving. A good spell of patient possession. He's done well to get past. Dembele. Foden. Vinicius Junior. Hazard. Switched on and ready to intercept that. Phil Foden. Vinicius Junior. Mateus. Phil Foden. Vinicius Junior. Eden Hazard. Hazard! Oh, terrific. What a scoreline this is for them. So the ball rolling again, and it's only been rolling one way in this first half. Koundé. Eden Hazard. There's a nice passing rhythm to the play. Nice possession. And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here.
Vini, bro, you're mad. What's on there? Vini can't carry it through touch.
The whistle sounds and the second half gets going. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. Good patient build-up, looking to fashion a chance. Keeping the ball really nicely here. And he's in now. And they've scored again. It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
Well, here it is again. And what a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
Vinicius Junior. Just waiting for the moment to break through. An hour played, 30 to go now. Now, this has to be. Well, there's the flag. Offside.
Yeah.
Eden Hazard. Allowed to advance some distance here. Hazard. Jules Koundé. Federico Valverde. Mbappe. And the ball goes out of play for a goal kick.
If it's a striker you need to, let's get on it. If I overall, yeah.
Zambrota.
If I gameplay,
Ruud Gullit.
get Vinny, especially with the new
Mateus.
play style plus as well.
Foden. Lothar Matthäus. Phil Foden. Vinicius Junior. Petit. So into the final 5 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Finding the spaces, looking good. Oh, a great chance. And the final whistle wraps up a match that's gone the way of the visitors.
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Elijah, shoot the light to the man then, please. How do you know?
A warm welcome on what is a perfect day to watch football. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's Real Madrid, and they face Bayer Leverkusen.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Koundé, Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Phil Foden. And Zambrota has dealt with it. And there's the whistle as the ref gives a free kick. Petit. On to Mbappe. Valverde. Eden Hazard. Not forcing things, moving the ball nicely. Well, for all that could have led to something, it won't now. Vinicius Junior. Now with Hazard. Opportunity here. And it's there. They have a goal.
Go on. What's up, Nicholas? What's up, channel? What's up? If you're not sub, please click that subscribe.
Real Madrid with the restart. How do they react to this setback?
Same thing what you say yesterday about copyright. As I come off a stream.
Out of play, throw in. That's been viewed as a foul. A free kick's awarded. Mbappe. Manuel Petit.
And for me, it gave me
Hazard. Foden. On to Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Mateus. Hazard. On to Vinicius Junior. The first half almost over. How important is this lead going to be going into the break?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. A sub about to come on.
just delete the live. And for that one, I'm just make the game music.
Off we go again. The second half begins. Manuel Petit. Oh, excellent work from the keeper to deny a promising-looking attack. Vinicius Junior. Now he's in. Oh, what a really good save that was.
For the lead. So we're made for the win.
And the keeper more than equal to it. And they go again with another corner. And they go short with the corner. Roberto Carlos. David Ginola. Can he finish? It's in. And that has put them further in front.
What do I have to do?
So the lead is now 2 as the game restarts. Eden Hazard. On to Vinicius Junior. Now with Hazard. Moving the ball well here. Valverde. Good patient build-up. Real unable to retain possession. David Ginola. He's in here. Real chance here. With the keeper nowhere to be seen, they've been punished. Shocking defending.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
Off we go then after a goal that could very well be the last act here. Foden. And we've entered the final 5. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Kylian Mbappe. Foden. Ginola. And there's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as the away fans are concerned. Your thoughts?
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
We getting beaters. We getting Vinny tonight. We getting Vinny tonight. We getting Vinny tonight. We getting Vinny tonight. Just spell it. You need a league, Tunka. You feel. Gotta get Vinny tonight. Yeah, bro. Yeah, get Vinny tonight, bro. We have a trading to all about now. Figure Vinny. Probably cheered in Valverde and Kyle Walker. Let's go, chat.
A warm welcome on what is a lovely evening for football. I'm Guy Mowbray, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And we should have a cracking contest here. It's Bayer Leverkusen, and they take on Lyon.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got 2 good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game.
The
atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Mateus. Hazard.
55.
Now Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. And on to Hazard. Having a go. Well, that hasn't taken long. In front already. And we're back underway at 1-0. Hazard. Mateus. Eden Hazard. Cruyff. Vinicius Junior. Gullit. Ruud Gullit. Mendy. Hazard. Just waiting for the moment to break through. The press works, now to push forward. Ruud Gullit. Drifting on and still going. Lothar Matthäus. Now with Foden. Thuram coming away with the ball. And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. And there's the restart. Off we go again. Mendy. Ruud Gullit. Johan Cruyff. Gullit. Moving the ball around well here. Big chance
what
here.
the fuck?
Vinicius Junior. Ball safely cleared. Well, a bit of a clumsy challenge, and the ref blows for a free kick. Matthäus. Vinicius Junior. Didn't get that quite right. It's a throw-in now. And there's going to be a change now. Hazard. Roberto Carlos. Ruud Gullit. Roberto Carlos. Having a look now for the best option. This is a lovely spell of possession. Should score here. And there's another one. Valuable breathing space for them now.
Well, here it is again, and he's just passed that into the net. That's a very good finish, you have to say.
So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Ruud Gullit. And we're inside the final 15 minutes. Roberto Carlos. Raul. Back to Donnarumma now. Hazard. Here's Phil Foden. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Players waiting in the centre. Closed it down well. Matthäus.
Everybody can.
Raul, and there's the final blast. Not the result these fans were hoping for. What did you make of it all?
They weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time.
Party bug. Suit your dog.
Welcome along to an evening that was made for football. The pitch is in great order too. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson. And hopefully we've got some goals and drama on the way. It's Al Nassr, and they face Bayer Leverkusen.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Rafinha. Ruud Gullit. Gullit. Dembele now. Rafinha. Intercepted. Great reading of the game.
Well, this is looking good.
To take the lead. And there it is. The opening goal. And what a bright start it's been. And the game restarts with the score 1-0. Pushing forward now to make the right choice. Ruud Gullit. Ginola. On to Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. Dembele. Best. Rafinha. On to Dembele. On to Rafinha. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Eden Hazard. And it's in! The goal to get us back to level pegging. So it's 1 each as the game restarts. Best. Gullit. On to Valverde. Ruud Gullit. Ousmane Dembele. Moving it forward with purpose, something on maybe. Valverde. And it's pinched, read his mind there. Federico Valverde. Rafinha. Oh, it must be here. David Ginola. And on to Hazard. Ginola. And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. And so we're underway with the second half. Vinicius Junior. Keeping it nicely, waiting for the chance to get themselves in front. To put them ahead. And that's not properly away yet. And that hasn't come to anything. Federico Valverde. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Rafinha. Rafinha. A move of real promise now. This is a real chance. And it was one of those, had to be, but wasn't. And 3 changes are being made by Al Nassr here. Gianluca Zambrotta. Gullit. On to Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Edging ever closer to goal here. And the press has paid off here. Eden Hazard. Pele. Pele! No trouble at all in keeping that out.
Well, that's a poor effort from such a good position. He should have scored there.
It's a challenge that's brought a whistle and a free kick. Zambrotta. Hazard. Ruud Gullit. Foden. This is looking good. Who wants to be the hero now?
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
And away, they've got it clear. And the referee blows for full time.
Oh my gosh. I was so released that frustrating.
start. A goal against Stoke at home, Middlesbrough, Charlton. Last minute against Leicester. Where has that gone? Yeah. She's still here. She moves back.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Guy Mowbray, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's FC Cologne, and they face Bayer Leverkusen.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Ousmane Dembele. Oh, yes, all the practice pays off. Oh, that's really well cut out. There's a decent attack building now. This to go in front, and it's held on to comfortably. David Ginola. Ginola. And on to Hazard. And possession given away. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior.
And
the first blow is delivered. 1-0. So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Zambrotta. Mateus. Now, here they go. Oh, they've nicked it and can now push forward. Pedri. Terrific chance. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. they're still going here. Got it away, but not far. And the attack comes to an end. Disappointing. Vinicius Junior. And that whistle brings the first half to a close. A sub about to come on. The action resumes. Let's see what this half brings. Rafinha. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Here we go, chance. Could be now. It's in. 2 to the good. That little bit of buffer. And it's just a matter of keeping concentration now. They're making a change here. Pedri. Here's Phil Foden. Mateus. And on to Thuram. Half an hour left for play. Making good to reduce the deficit. Under pressure, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. To get back in this, can he finish? Scores. The penalty efficiently put away. And we're back underway at 2-1 now. Ousmane Dembele. Oh, that's superb technique to get past. Vinicius Junior.
But he can't make the perfect fucking tackle.
Thuram. Switched on and ready to intercept that. Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. Ousmane Dembele. And that should do it. A 2-goal cushion to rest on until the end. And away we go again at 3-1 now. Lothar Matthäus. Still looking for that final pass to open it up. But ultimately, not going anywhere with it. Vinicius Junior. That's perhaps unlucky. The pass played out for a throw. Vinicius Junior. Ginola. Ousmane Dembele. And the game comes to an end with the home fans in positive mood. That's the win they came to see.
They were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Make a 5-yard pass. Everybody else can play the perfect pass, and all of them can make a 5-yard pass.
A warm welcome on what is a lovely evening for football. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson, and everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's Bayer Leverkusen, and they face FC Cologne.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Ginola. Eden Hazard. Lothar Matthäus. Now with Thuram. Rafinha. Should score here. There's a bit of belief in this move. To edge ahead. And that's a great bit of goalkeeping. That's what he's there for. Hazard! Well, goal kick, just as it was looking really promising. Gianluca Zambrotta. Vinicius Junior. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. Now, this has to be. They've gone in front. A key moment in the match. So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. Hazard.
This man possible away from the man.
Eden Hazard.
I'm press
George
5 different times for
Gareth
that
Bale.
Buckler, you.
Good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? Oh, and there could be something building here. David Ginola. Oh, yes, all the practice pays off. Good work to regain possession. Dembele. Under pressure, but the keeper's done well to defuse the situation. Rafinha. Foden. And on to Hazard. And that will be a throw-in now. Theo Hernandez. On to Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. The players set, the whistle sounds, and the second half begins. Vinicius Junior. Ginola. David Ginola. He's in here.
So they literally have the ball behind the one.
Best. On to Dembele.
He bounces the ball once off and the ball again.
Foden. Vinicius Junior. And unable to retain possession.
I know fall, man. I get no fall.
Vinicius Junior. Gareth Bale. Lothar Matthäus. 20 minutes to go. Found nicely and in. Must finish. Oh, they're still going here. Zambrotta gets rid of the danger. Well, a triple substitution made here as they switch things around. Rafinha. Matthäus. Oh, a good chance was building there. Pele. Now with Foden. Pele. Promising move. Now what happens from here? Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
Chance for the equaliser. come on!
Should be more.
And the final whistle wraps up a match that's gone the way of the visitors.
There wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Difendere ma fucking con. Tornate, pieno furia fuori. Bara dem, let's watch it ball roll past them.
Welcome along to an evening that was made for football. The pitch is in great order too. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And hopefully we've got some goals and drama on the way. It's Bayer Leverkusen and they take on Real Madrid.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Lothar Matthäus. Roberto Carlos. Onto Van Dijk. Ginola. Now to go a long way with this. Ginola. It's 1-0. The first blow struck very early. And we're back underway at 1-0. Johan Cruyff. Ruud Gullit. Cannavaro. Mendy. Here's Son. They're moving it around nicely here, on top and in control. Oh, that's really well cut out. David Ginola. This has to be. Well, he's got two now, and he's playing a starring role here.
Shut up.
And the game restarts with the score 2-0. Michael Olise. Onto Mendy. Fabio Cannavaro. Ferland Mendy. A good spell of patient possession. Keeping the ball really nicely here. Well, after all this, you'd hope someone will get a chance. Nice possession. Still looking for that final pass to open it up. Free kick, time for the set-piece coach to come into play. The pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Real Madrid going through the gears. This to spark something. Still a problem. Promising passage of play, but it's come to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Olise. Michael Olise. Vinicius Junior. Onto Rafinha. Now Vinicius Junior. Good patient build-up. Real have to keep the ball better than that. And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. They're making a change here. The ball rolling again, with Real Madrid left with a mountain to climb in this second half. Rafinha. Pele. Oh, crucial tackle to deal with the danger. Ginola. And Real come away with it. Vinicius Junior. Mendy now. Vinicius Junior. And into the last 30 minutes now. Rafinha. Dembele. Switched on and ready to intercept that. Phil Foden. And not getting close enough here. Opportunity here. And the ball is still alive. Pele. Son. On to Dembele. Really promising pass. Looking to put the cross in. To reduce the deficit. Ginola. David Ginola. And it's on here. And that is a top quality save.
Malnourishment.
It's a 3-goal lead. And the win is almost guaranteed.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Rafinha. And the referee brings the game to a close. A game that hasn't gone Real Madrid's way.
You're absolutely right. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
Fucking good, man. It's like top shit, bro. Put in a good shift. And say, man, be a foolish others today.
Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. I'm Guy Mowbray, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. It's Bayer Leverkusen versus Manchester City.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try
Content,
to
bro.
dominate the midfield area and get their creative players
No,
on the
that game
ball.
not really
This should be an
generally not
interesting
really.
game, I think.
Ginola. Can he finish? Well, that hasn't taken long. In front already. Well, is there to be a response from Manchester City now as they get the game going again? Best. Ousmane Dembele. City trying to get things moving. Foden. David Ginola. Making good progress here. Now for the finish. Trying to add another to his name, but it's been well handled.
Well, he's certainly finding space out there today.
Constant
His
player
movement has been excellent.
views. Crossbar, everything.
And Thuram able to deal with the danger.
No long.
Perfectly anticipated. Really well won.
Where the man tackle from?
Roberto Carlos. From a long way out. So the chance now to extend the lead from this corner.
And get the ball. 3 million tackle.
Another goal! And it's one that tightens their grip on this game.
Yes.
So away we go again at 2-0 now. Best. Need to get tighter here. This to halve the gap. And there it is. A lifeline in this game. And surely momentum is with them now. And the game restarts with the score now 2-1. And over the touchline for what will be a City throw. Cruyff. George Best. City have to keep the ball better than that. Ginola. Vinicius Junior. Thuram. Now they've got possession. What can they do from here? Mateus. And the referee's
Side and I
whistle
kick the
brings
ball.
the first 45
He's
minutes to a
jumping
close.
to the side to keep it.
As the second half kicks off, Manchester City need to find a response. Dembele. Best. Really nice build-up play as they look to add to their lead. Good patient build-up, looking to fashion a chance. The ball won at the cost of a corner. Phil Foden. And now the opportunity. And they need to be better on the ball than that. Half an hour left for play. Manchester City have possession again. He's drifting into a useful position here. Oh, excellent work. That was a real chance. Dembele. Foden. Moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Mateus. And it's on now. It's in. And that has put them further in front. Off we go then. 3-1 the score now. Johan Cruyff. Need to get tighter here. They might have got in there, well cut out. Rafinha. Roberto Carlos. David Ginola. Toure. Dembele. And that will do it. A disappointing result for Manchester City, whichever way you slice it. Your impressions of the match?
I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Yeah, it's for the persons that missed the glitch.
It's me, Smart Support Andrew. For those who don't, I just wanted to get on here, TikTok and YouTube, to tell the police, not y'all, for Merry Christmas, they're going for DMs or tips I wish I knew before I started the division. Right, superstar, right? And a fucking deadbeat that should never say more life, meet the grams. Star, right? And a fucking deadbeat that should never say more life, meet the ground.
Yeah, bro. Took that.
A warm welcome on what is a lovely evening for football. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me, and every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's France, and they face Bayer Leverkusen.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Frank Rijkaard. Ronaldo. Frank Rijkaard. This is Zico. Rafinha moving the ball well here. It's 1-0. The first blow struck very early. So off we go at 1-0. Son Heung-min. On to Vinicius Junior. Now a sense that something could happen from this. But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Rijkaard. Rafinha. Frank Rijkaard. Zambrotta. Rijkaard. Good passing, not looking to force it just yet. A good spell of patient possession. Could fire it into the middle now. Ruud Gullit. Vinicius Junior. Pushing forward with options available. Here we go, chance. Ronaldo. Ball one, well read. Well, not long until the interval, and France have the edge. How about their overall performance?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent.
Opportunity here. It's a goal that's a real settler for them. 2 in front now.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, but the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. The ball is rolling, and the second half is underway. Mateus, keeping the ball really nicely here. This to get back into it.
Penalty não dominância.
Son. Vinicius Junior. Ginola. Last touch off the defender. Corner to come. And that goes out for a throw. Zico. Making good progress here. Vinicius Junior. Mateus. Ginola. On to Vinicius Junior. Now, this has to be. Oh, saved it!
Yeah, did so well there. Got his angles absolutely spot on.
And away it goes. George Best. And we're inside the final 15 minutes. They're not getting close enough here. Frank Rijkaard. Zico. Ronaldo. On to Rafinha. Ronaldo. This is Zico. Ruud Gullit. David Ginola. On to Vinicius Junior. Allowed to go a long way with this. And that is the final blast. Not the result that the visiting...
So fucking bad, bro.
It's in the game.
Game.
Yeah. In. Lock in. lainnya.
It's for Manchester United coming up. Manchester United needing to turn this game around. Ginola. Vinicius Junior. And possession given away. Eden Hazard. Pull it. Staying patient here, but they need to find an equaliser. Promising looking attack from United. There's a nice passing rhythm to the play. David Ginola. Vinicius Junior. And on to Hazard. Now, this has to be. And the goalkeeper gathers the ball in easily. Vinicius Junior. David Ginola. Hazard. He read that well, stopping any danger. Oh, real opportunity. And an easy stop from a lacklustre effort.
Well, he should have scored, shouldn't he? Simple as that.
Now a sense that a late equaliser could be on the cards, but not the end. Free kick given in a threatening position. Nicely played, saw the threat and stopped it.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line.
Found nicely and in. Still danger here. How did they fail to score? That's one to ponder for a while. Vinicius Junior. And that's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as the home fans are concerned. What did you make of their performance?
They didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
History of this competition is Real Madrid. Is something that you have in your mind that Real Madrid. C'est le bloc est encore sur l'aire de jeu. Oh, Vinicius. Vinicius s'en va provoquer de nouveau la défense du Bayern. Le centre de Vinicius. Le ballon est encore sur l'aire de jeu.
now he did it. He finally scored his finesse. There was a
Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And we should have a cracking contest here. It's Bayer Leverkusen, and they take on Antwerp.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Hazard. Eden Hazard. Best. It's 1-0. The first blow struck very early. And we're back underway at 1-0. Eden Hazard. Vinicius Junior. Messi. Good possession with a gear change coming. Well, they're moving this around so well. They're on top and they're in control. Taken cleanly by the keeper. Zambrotta. Rafinha. George Best. Now for the finish. It's in. 2 to the good. That little bit of buffer. And it's
Baba,
just a
Baba.
matter of keeping their concentration now. Mendy. Rijkaard. Onto Hazard. Onto Vinicius Junior. Onto Mendy. Moving the ball well here. Genuine chance. And the work pays off as they get the ball back. Rodri. Onto Messi. Rodri. Nice possession. Pull it. Vinicius Junior. Well, not long to go until the break, and the hosts are in complete control. Your thoughts on what they've shown us?
Yeah, that
Just needs the composure now. And the flag goes up for offside.
well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside
Milo
position.
the beta dropping. Sure you get it.
And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. And there's the restart. Off we go again. Rijkaard. Eden Hazard. Here's William Saliba. Onto Messi. Staying patient and the defence staying in shape. But maybe one pass too many and they've lost it. Vinicius Junior. And now the opportunity. And further clear they go. There's surely no throwing this one away.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Ousmane Dembele. And it will now be a corner. A substitution being made by Leverkusen. And away, they've got it clear. Foden. 20 minutes to go. David Ginola. Here's Phil Foden. Ginola. Now with Foden. Not forcing things, moving the ball nicely. Disappointing end to a good spell on the ball. Phil Foden. Best. Ginola. Oh, has he kept that out? But it's in at the second time of asking. Where was his defence? That is inexcusable. Son. Well, not long to go until the end, and the hosts well in charge. They've put on a super show.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive.
So that will do it. A disappointing result, whichever way you slice it. Your thoughts on that performance?
That was a worrying display. They were completely
get
outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
I left wing. Yeah, my open renders up. Renders up. I got them for open renders up. This makes sense. Renders up. I got them open renders up. I left wing, man. يمنعنا striker في out. Let's keep moving, man.
A warm welcome on what is a lovely evening for football. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, delighted to be in the company of Stuart Robson. And
Yes,
everything
long
is
shot.
set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's Bayer Leverkusen, and they face FC Cologne.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Nuno Mendes. Ruud Gullit. David Ginola. Lothar Matthäus. And he's in now. Rafinha. Lothar Matthäus. Switched on and ready to intercept that. To put them ahead.
Sorry.
Dembele. Matthäus. Here we go! Oh, that's brilliant. Read the pass superbly. Vinicius Junior. Now with Bale. No sign of stopping yet. And that's an easy one, a disappointing attempt.
Yeah, that has to go down as a poor effort, I'm afraid.
Great chance here. And there's the opener. The all-important first goal of the game. And the game restarts with the score 1-0. Gullit. Lothar Matthäus. George Best. They're just looking now for that final pass through. Passing and the movement is good here. Chance for the equaliser. Closed it down well. And that whistle brings the first half to a close. And there's the restart. Off we go again. Ginola. A really good interception to take the ball. Ousmane Dembele. Best. Ginola. On to Vinicius Junior. David Ginola. Possession won by Zambrotta. Vinicius Junior. On to Dembele. In the right position to cut out the pass. Gianluca Zambrotta. We've got 20 to go in this one. Lothar Matthäus. Gullit. Eden Hazard. Best. On to Vinicius Junior. Ginola. In it goes. Level once again. What a game this is turning out to be.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Pele. Promising move this. A goal now would surely be the winner. Pele. Terrific chance. And that should do it. A late goal. And more than likely
You
a
fucking
winning goal.
name change. I'm an Aoshi.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Gianluca Zambrotta. And there's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as the away fans are concerned. Your thoughts?
It was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.